the Attorney General of New York, Letitia James. We talked about the issues when there was a criminal referral sent to the Justice Department. We talked about her pushing back. But now it appears that the Justice Department, in response to that criminal referral, has opened up a criminal investigation into her actions regarding those real estate transactions. There's a report out of the Washington Post that a grand jury in the Eastern District of Virginia has issued subpoenas over the mortgage application fraud allegations that came out over that. There's also news that a U.S. attorney in New York is looking into the matter. So it seems that there is action moving in the Justice Department. Now, when there's a criminal referral, what you will see is typically the Justice Department look into that. So it's not necessarily surprising that they are looking into it. The allegations were pretty serious. What you saw in that criminal referral from that federal housing and mortgage body that sent it over, and they were documented. It had a lot of situations where there are alleged crimes, fraud, things of that nature. So they did the right thing. They turned it over to the Justice Department, which is now looking into that. They also had the almost circumstantial issues surrounding it that gave more context, however, probably would not be presented in the case because not directly related, but even outside the statute of limitations now, but situations where she listed her father as her husband on some mortgage applications in order to get more favorable rates. But she spoke at a town hall in New York last night, and I want to play this for everyone because I heard one commentator say it seems like she's almost taking something out of the Donald Trump playbook where she went aggressively after the former president and he stood strong and fought back against it. But here's what she had to say at this town hall as far as how she is taking these allegations and fighting back against it. Let's play bite 3 from the Attorney General of New York, Letitia James.
And each and every time he issues an executive order, we respond. We prepared for this moment prior to the election. We all came together because I was there during Trump 1, Trump 1.0, and so many others. We analyzed Project 2025. We analyzed jurisdiction. We analyzed claims. We analyzed standing. We distributed all of the subject matter to each respective states. We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side, and the one institution that has stood by our side is the courts. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
All right. She was fired up, pushing back. We will not give in to fear. We are fearless. It's not a time to be afraid. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in. We will survive. Here's the big problem for her right now. At the same time that she was pursuing this large civil case against the president, civil fraud, and was able to get a conviction in that and almost $500 million judgment against him. It appears that the basis of what she was alleging against the former president, that there were falsified business records, inflated assets, things of that nature that got him more favorable loans. It appears, if the allegations are correct from the federal government, from a bureaucracy, this isn't coming from President Trump. This isn't coming from Pam Bondi. This is coming from a bureaucrat that's in charge of looking over things like federal housing, the mortgage rates, all of these loans that are backed by the U.S. taxpayer. It appears, if the allegations are true, that Letitia James was in fact misrepresenting things on forms in order to get more favorable loan terms. Do you see the irony there? It's what Rick Grinnell says many times on this. Whenever the Democrats start pointing a finger, the left many times is doing that very thing that they're accusing you of doing. And they use that to run interference in the election because it was a multi-pronged effort, lawfare all over the country, in Georgia, in Florida, out of D.C., out of New York, in multiple cases to try and stop President Trump because he was threatening to their agenda. But what you have here is a very serious allegation against the Attorney General of New York, the very person who ran on taking down Donald Trump, may have been doing the very type of thing that she was accusing the former president of doing. And now she's still going out there pushing back, saying, we will not bend. We will survive. The courts have always been on our side. We'll find out. We will. Because the Justice Department is looking into this now. They have taken that criminal referral. They've opened an investigation. There's reports that a grand jury has issued subpoenas over this in Virginia. Remember, she allegedly listed residents in Norfolk, Virginia as her primary residence while being the Attorney General of New York. So she can't have it both ways. Either that isn't her primary residence, like she said it was to get a more favorable loan term, or she can't be the Attorney General of New York because it's required by law there that you live in New York to hold that office. Justice Department will get to the bottom of it. And remember, when people want to see people held accountable for things that they've done wrong, it's not a light switch where you look at it and you say, day one, we think that you did something wrong, so we're going to go after you. No, many times it is just the way the world works. And when you believe in the rule of law and you allow that to play out, it's not always fast, but it is the way that it should be. Because it isn't just saying, I don't like her, I'm going to go after her. It's when someone in the bureaucracy sees news reports that some of these things may have happened, and then they look into it, and they do a criminal referral. And it takes time. And many times we're not patient. But if you broke the law, this Justice Department is going to go after you. They're going to uphold the Constitution. They're going to uphold the rule of law. Unlike what we saw for the last 4 years, where instead of that, it was let's go after this pro-life protester and raid his home in the middle of the morning while everyone's still waking up and put him on trial for that, or sending spies into churches because they didn't like their theology. That's over. Now, if you break the law, you're investigated, and we do it the proper way. And it may take time, but that's the way it's supposed to work if you want to do it right.
We are so excited to announce the ACLJ's brand new app, completely redesigned to provide you with the best tools available to partner with us at the ACLJ. You can watch the daily Seculo program, sign the petitions, customize your ACLJ membership experience, donate with the click of a button, and receive up-to-the-minute critical updates that the mainstream media can't censor. Just scan the QR code on your screen or go to your phone's app store, search ACLJ, and click install. It's that simple.